Hello, my dear listeners, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show. And I'm your host, Kapil, and today we are going to take off on an adventure into the sky. Yes, you guessed it right. We're exploring the glamorous and exciting career of an air hostess. Ever dreamt of traveling the world while getting paid for it? Or maybe you've been on a flight and thought, wow, those cabin crew members look so professional and cool. Well, today's episode is going to tell you everything about becoming that person who welcomes passengers with a warm smile, saying, "Welcome aboard." So, fasten your seatbelts, put your seats in the upright position, and get ready for takeoff as we explore the high flying career of an air hostess. Trust me, this career has way more to it than just serving drinks and saying chicken or vegetarian. Let's dive right in. And before we jump into the details, let me tell you a quick story. Last month, I was flying from Delhi to Mumbai. The flight hit some serious turbulence, and honestly, I was freaking out. But there was this air hostess, Gurpreet was her name, who walked through the cabin with such calm and confidence that it instantly made everyone feel safe. She joked, "Think of this as a free roller coaster ride, folks," and somehow that broke the tension. And that moment showed me that being an air hostess isn't just about looking good in a uniform, it's about leadership, quick thinking, and people skills. So, hello all. I'm Kapil Gupta, founder of Study Abroad Academy. I'm on a mission to coach and mentor 100,000 high school students and help them realize the dream of studying in the best universities of the world and build happy and successful careers for themselves. So, now let's get into the scope of this career, both in India and abroad. Now, India's aviation industry is literally soaring high. With more people flying than ever before, airlines are constantly expanding their fleets and routes. Now, did you know that India is expected to become the third largest aviation market globally in the next few years? And that's huge news for anyone considering this career. In India, major airlines like Air India, Indigo, SpiceJet, and Vistara are always on the lookout for fresh talent. Even international airlines like Emirates, Qatar Airways, and Singapore Airlines regularly recruit cabin crew from India because they value the hospitality skills and multilingual abilities that Indians often bring to the table. But here's the tea, the competition is fierce. For every vacancy, hundreds of candidates apply. But don't let that discourage you. If you've got the right skills and qualities, you can definitely make it. So now, let's talk global. Now, if you're dreaming bigger and want to see more of the world, international airlines offer amazing opportunities. Middle Eastern carriers like Emirates, Etihad, and Qatar Airways are known for their generous packages and global routes. They even provide accommodation, transportation, and other benefits that make the deal even sweeter. European airlines like Lufthansa, British Airways, and Air France also hire internationally, though they might have specific language requirements depending on their routes. Then Asian carriers like Singapore Airlines, Cathay Pacific, and All Nippon Airways are famous for their exceptional service standards and offer great career growth opportunities. But wait, there's more. The scope isn't limited to just commercial airlines. You can also work on private jets serving VIPs, celebrities, and business executives. Talk about an exclusive career path. Cruise ships also hire people with cabin crew experience, offering a different kind of travel experience. And one thing to keep in mind, this career gives you a unique chance to experience different cultures, meet people from all walks of life, and basically get paid to see the world. Wow, what an opportunity! I mean, imagine getting a layover in Paris and having enough time to see the Eiffel Tower, or spending your break exploring the streets of New York or the beaches of Sydney. For many, this is the biggest draw of the profession. But it's not all glamour and globetrotting. Let's get real about what an air hostess actually does on a daily basis. So, if you think being an air hostess is just about looking pretty and serving food, then buckle up because I'm about to spill some truth bombs. An air hostess, also called a flight attendant or a cabin crew member, is primarily responsible for passenger safety and comfort. Yes, you read that right. Safety comes first, service second. Let me walk you through a typical day in the life of an air hostess. Your day starts much earlier than the actual flight. You have to report for a pre flight briefing where the crew discusses the flight details, special passengers like elderly people, children traveling alone, or passengers with medical conditions, any security concerns, and even emergency procedures. So, before passengers board, you check all safety equipment to make sure everything is working properly. Now, this includes life vests, oxygen masks, fire extinguishers, and emergency exits. It's literally a matter of life and death. So, there's zero room for error here. So, during boarding, you welcome passengers, help them find their seats, assist them with storing luggage, and trust me, some people bring the weirdest things as carry on and address any pre flight concerns. So, once everyone's settled, you demonstrate safety procedures. You know, that part where most passengers are busy on their phones instead of paying attention? Yeah, that's actually super important. During the flight, you serve meals and beverages, sell duty free items, and most importantly, ensure passenger comfort and safety. This might mean dealing with air sickness, helping anxious flyers stay calm, or handling medical emergencies. So sometimes you also deal with, let's say, challenging passengers. From the ones who have had too many drinks to those who don't understand that the seatbelt sign is not a suggestion. Finally, after landing, you assist with disembarkation. Check the cabin for any items left behind, complete paperwork, and attend a post flight debriefing. But wait, there's more to it. The work schedule is definitely not your typical 9 to 5 job. Flight operates 24 by 7, which means you could be working early mornings, late nights, weekends, and even holidays. You will have irregular sleep patterns, deal with jet lag, and spend many nights away from home. For domestic flights, you might return home the same day. But for international flights, you could be away for several days or even a week. During layovers, you might have free time to explore new cities, but sometimes you're just too tired and just want to crash in your hotel room. The physical demands are also real. You're on your feet for long hours, dealing with cabin pressure changes and constantly helping passengers with their luggage. Ever tried lifting a 20 kg suitcase into an overhead bin while smiling and making small talk? Not as easy as it looks. But here's the cool part, no 2 days are the same. One day, you might be serving business people on a short domestic flight. And the next day, you could be on a long haul international flight with a completely different vibe. So the variety keeps things interesting. So now let's talk about what it takes to become an air hostess. What skills and qualifications do you need to land this high flying job? So, all right. So, you're excited about becoming an air hostess and traveling the world? But do you have what it takes? Let's break down the educational requirements and skill needed. Now, let's begin with the basic educational requirements first. In India, most airlines require candidates to have at least completed 10 plus 2, that is, higher secondary education from a recognized board. Some airlines prefer graduates, but it's not always mandatory. Many candidates also pursue specialized courses in aviation, hospitality, or travel and tourism to gain an edge. Now, these courses can range from 6 months to 2 years and cover topics like passenger handling, emergency procedures, grooming, and communication skills. Now, here's something important: you need to be fluent in English, and knowledge of additional languages, especially those spoken in countries where the airline operates, is a huge plus. Imagine being able to comfort a nervous passenger in their native language, and that's a superpower in this field. Now, physical requirements are also part of the deal. In India, the general height requirements for females is around 157 centimeter, that is around 5 feet 2 inches, and for males around 170 centimeter, that is around 5 feet 7 inches, though this varies by airline. Now, there's also a reach test. You should be able to reach overhead compartments comfortably. Now, vision requirements typically include 6 by 6 vision with or without glasses or contact lenses. And yes, there's usually a weight requirement too. Not because of looks, but because cabin crew need to move quickly through narrow aisles during emergencies. So you must be at least 18 years old to apply, with the upper age limit for freshers typically around 26 to 27 years in Indian Airlines, though again, this varies. So now, let's talk about some excellent institutions in India where you can get specialized training. 1. Air Hostess Academy. Now, they have centers across major Indian cities and offer comprehensive courses with good placement records. The number 2, Frankfurt Institute of Air Hostess Training, one of the most well known names in this field with centers all over India. The number 3, International Air Transport Association, that is IATA training. They offer globally recognized certification courses. The number 4, Air India Training Center offers specialized courses with potential direct recruitment opportunities. Internationally, institutions like Emirates Aviation College in Dubai and Singapore Airlines Training Center are highly regarded. But beyond educational qualifications, the skills and qualities you need are equally important. Communication skills. You will be interacting with diverse passengers all day, making announcements and coordinating with other crew members. Clear, confident communication is non negotiable. Then, customer service orientation. At its core, this job is about making passengers feel comfortable and attended to. A genuine desire to help others is essential. Then, emotional intelligence. You'll deal with all sorts of situations from excited first time flyers to anxious passengers, medical emergencies, and sometimes even conflicts. Being able to read the room and respond appropriately is crucial. Then, physical stamina and health. Long hours, changing time zones, standing for extended periods, this job can be physically demanding. Then, quick thinking and crisis management. In emergency situations, you need to act fast and stay calm. There's no time for panic when you're responsible for passenger safety. Then, cultural sensitivity. You'll interact with people from different cultures and backgrounds. Being respectful and adaptable is the key. Then, teamwork. You will work closely with other cabin crew members and pilots. Being a team player makes everything smoother. Then, attention to detail. From checking safety equipment to noticing if a passenger seems unwell, keen observation skills are vital. Then, grooming and presentation. Like it or not, this industry places a high value on professional appearance. Neat hair, clean nails, modest makeup for those who wear it, and a well maintained uniform are part of the job. Then finally, adaptability. Different flights, different crew, different passengers. You need to be flexible and roll with the changes. So I once met an air hostess who told me that the technical aspects of the job can be taught, but the right attitude and personality traits are what really makes someone successful in this field. She said they can teach me how to serve drinks and demonstrate safety procedures, but they can't teach me to genuinely care about people's comfort and safety. That has to come from within. So, speaking of what comes from within, let's talk about what goes into your bank account. What kind of salary can you expect as an air hostess? So, let's find out. So, let's talk money, honey. How much can you actually earn while flying around in those smart uniforms? So, in India, the salary of an air hostess varies significantly based on the airline, experience level, and routes flown. For freshers, joining domestic airlines like Indigo, SpiceJet, or Air India, the starting salary typically ranges from 25,000 to 45,000 per month. Now, this might not sound like a lot, but wait, I haven't mentioned the perks yet. Most airlines provide additional benefits like flying allowance, that is extra pay for actual flying hours. Then layover allowances, money for food and expenses when you're away from base. Then free or heavily discounted air tickets for you and your family. Then accommodation during layovers in nice hotels. Then health insurance and other benefits. Now, with experience, your salary can increase significantly. After 3 to 5 years, many cabin crew members in Indian Airlines earn between 60 to 90,000 per month, including allowances. So if you move up to become a cabin supervisor or purser, the person in charge of the cabin crew, you can earn even more, sometimes over a lakh per month. So now let's talk international airlines because this is where things get really interesting. So Gulf carriers like Emirates, Etihad, and Qatar Airways are famous for their generous packages. A fresh air hostess joining these airlines can expect a tax free basic salary of around 1,000 to $1,500 per month. That is approximately 75,000 to 112,000. But that's just the beginning. They also provide flying pay and layover allowances, free furnished accommodation in cities like Dubai or Doha, then free transportation to and from the airport, then comprehensive medical coverage, discounted tickets for friends and family, and then annual leave tickets to your home country. And all in all, the total package can be worth around 2,500 to $4,000 per month. Now that comes to around 1.8 lakhs to 3 lakhs, and that too tax free. No wonder so many Indian cabin crew members apply to these airlines. European and American carriers also offer competitive salaries. In the United States, the average annual salary for flight attendants is around 50,000 to $80,000. Now that's approximately 37 lakhs to 60 lakhs per year. While in European airlines, it's around 30,000 euros to 45,000 euros. Once again, approximately 30 lakhs to 45 lakhs per year. Singapore Airlines, Cathay Pacific, and other Asian carriers are also known for their good compensation packages, though they might not include accommodation like the Gulf carriers. Now, here's something interesting. Your salary often increases with the languages you speak. Many airlines pay extra for each additional language you are fluent in, especially if it's relevant to their routes. So, those Hindi, Tamil, Bengali, or Marathi classes you took might actually pay off financially. Another factor affecting salary is the type of aircraft you're qualified to work on. Generally, crew members on wide body aircraft, that is used for long haul international flights, earn more than those on the narrow body aircraft, that is used for shorter domestic flights. One air hostess I spoke with, who's been flying with a leading international airline for 8 years, told me the money is good, especially considering I started with just a 12th standard education. Now, where else could I have traveled to 45 countries, stayed in five-star hotels, and still saved enough to buy my own apartment in Mumbai by age 30? But remember, while the financial rewards can be significant, especially as you gain experience. This job requires sacrifices too. You'll miss family gatherings, festivals, and your social life might take a hit due to irregular schedule. Now that we have covered the glamorous and not so glamorous aspects of being an air hostess, let's wrap things up with a thoughtful conclusion. We have come to the end of our journey exploring the career of an air hostess, and what a journey it has been. From understanding the daily responsibilities to learning about the qualifications, skills, and potential earnings, we have covered all aspects of this high flying career. Now, being an air hostess is much more than just a job, it's a lifestyle. It offers unique opportunities that few other careers can match. Now, where else can you have breakfast in Delhi, lunch in Dubai, or dinner in London? Now, where else can you experience different cultures, meet people from all walks of life, and get paid to see the world? But like any career, it comes with its challenges. The irregular hours, physical demands, time away from family, in dealing with difficult situations at 35,000 feet aren't for everyone. This career demands resilience, adaptability, and a genuine passion for service and safety. Now, if you're someone who loves traveling, enjoys meeting new people, can think quickly on your feet, and doesn't mind an unconventional work schedule, then becoming an air hostess might be your calling. But remember what I said at the beginning about Gurpreet, that air hostess who calmed an entire flight during turbulence with just her presence and humor. Now that's the kind of impact you can have in this role. So you're not just serving drinks, you're creating experiences, ensuring safety, and sometimes being the calm in someone else's storm. So for those of you considering this path, start by focusing on your education, improving your communication skills, learning new languages, and perhaps enrolling in specialized aviation courses. Keep yourself updated on airline recruitment drives and prepare thoroughly for the selection process. And for those who might feel discouraged by the competitive nature of this field, remember that airlines are continuously expanding. And with the right kind of skills and determination, you can definitely find your place in the sky. And before we sign off, I want to leave you with this thought. In a world where many jobs are becoming automated, the role of an air hostess remains irreplaceable. The human touch, empathy, and quick thinking that this role requires cannot be replicated by technology. So the future of this career is as vast as the skies they fly in. So thank you for joining me on today's episode of the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show. And if you found this information helpful, please do share it with friends and family who might be interested in pursuing this career. And don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for more exciting career insights. And if you're serious about becoming an air hostess and want personalized guidance, check out the link in the description and book a free call with me. Stay tuned. Until then, this is Kapil Gupta signing off. And remember, your career should take you places, sometimes literally. So keep soaring high, my friends.